Bueno, y en un mes y medio tengo una conferencia en inglés, por lo que hoy voy a comenzar mis primeras sesiones con un coach que me va a ayudar a preparar esta conferencia, ¿no? He hecho ya alguna conferencia en inglés, pero han sido como 10-15 minutos. Esto al ser algo mucho más largo, donde además voy a interactuar con gente, pues bueno, creo que ayudarme de una persona, ¿no? Para preparar bien esta conferencia, poder interactuar mejor con la gente, pues creo que es algo necesario. Hoy empieza mi primera sesión.
Cause I know what that girl them need. New York to Haiti. I got lipstick stamps on my passport. You make it hard to leave.
Este será el primero de una serie de vídeos que haré en mis sesiones con este coach, aprendiendo a preparar una conferencia en inglés. Serán vídeos que prácticamente grabaré gran parte de estas sesiones, para lo cual creo que te pueden ser si estás practicando, aprendiendo inglés, o en algún momento vas a tener una conferencia en inglés y sientes dudas, creo que te podrán ser muy útiles, ¿no? Generaré a lo largo del próximo mes y medio entre unos 4 y 7 vídeos de estas sesiones, por lo que espero que te interesen. Si en este punto has llegado a este punto y no te interesa aprender más inglés, o desde el punto de vista de presentación, no pasa nada, corta aquí el vídeo y seguiré haciendo vídeos con las temáticas más habituales, pero creo que es algo que, salvo que tengas un nivel muy grande y seas prácticamente o seas bilingüe, creo que siempre se pueden aprender cosas muy interesantes.
So it's more of an interactive presentation,
okay, so,
or an interactive portion of the presentation.
Okay, so I have to interact with people. Mm-hmm. So people are from different parts of the world, so the accents is some of because depending on the accent, I can understand people or not. The person that is gonna be with me in the scenario, he's from UK, as I mentioned. Yeah. And for me, it's more difficult to understand British accent than American accent. So for me, 2 days ago, I was in an event here in Madrid, so I was a host of a TV set, and I have to interview some people in English, and with the Americans, really good, but I remembered one person from UK, well, it was so horrible.
Excellent.
Yeah, the main topic is millennials. It's about communicate with millennials, marketing, and yeah, my problem is not speaking in front of the audience. For me, it's okay. The problem is to generate ideas, because when I give a presentation in Spanish, I can talk a lot without any problem. But in English, it's more difficult for me to think and create new ideas. And I have a really bad memory, so the way that I make the presentation is images, and I speak over the images. I can't remember. I don't like a lot of text on the presentation because it's not my style. So it's understanding generation Y, transformational leadership style. So first of all, I want to talk about the most marketing and communication in the world fail. The reason is, 95% of the products fail, 98% of direct mail no response, 20% of ads campaigns, zero brand lift. Why? Yeah, because why most marketing and communication fail? And it's because the iceberg. In millennials, digital is an extension of identity. I explain why people share information on social media.
Try that again. What media?
Social media.
Social.
That's the problem with the S for Spanish.
Yeah, the S, exactly. And the SH specifically. Because you really don't have that unless it's telling people to be quiet.
Yeah.
You don't have the SH, Social.
Social.
Yeah, excellent.
Not social, no.
Social. Because remember, look, what's that word?
No.
Yeah. Social.
Social.
Yep. So it's so, and then social.
Social media.
Yeah, excellent. That's an important one. You say that word a lot. I know.
And I want to take care of my accent, my pronunciation, because it's important.
Yeah, it's very important. Absolutely.
And Spanish has a really hard accent.
One soul at a time, oh Lord, you love and sustain. You got my assassin.
20, 30, 40 minutes.
Sure.
So
sure.
I try. For me, this is a lot of information.
Yeah, and especially a short time frame.
Yeah.
This is a very condensed.
Okay, they share what they wanna be. I don't know if it's good to write that.
They share what they
Want to be.
Yeah,
This is-
because that's the way we talk, but
Yeah.
it may look like you're making a mistake.
I have a lot of problems when I write because I learn English with my Canadian friend with a lot of fucking and these words.
yeah,
So my
same
problem
mistakes,
is
yeah.
sometimes the word fuck can come up to my mind
Yeah.
and I say, Juan, don't say that.
But you know what? What is the age group? Well, I guess the
It's
millennials,
20,
right?
yeah, 23, 24.
There are many. Have you ever heard of Gary Vaynerchuk?
Yeah, sure.
Gary V,
Yeah.
right? He curses all the time in
Yes.
his presentations.
Yeah, but he say fuck a lot of time in his presentation.
Yeah, that's my point exactly, and
He's not
nobody
bad.
criticizes him,
Yeah.
right? And that's my point.
Yeah.
So, and especially if you're talking to millennials,
Because I speak really fast.
I was going to recommend that.
In Spanish, I speak really fast, and right now I'm doing better, more slower than before. But I have because it means with the accent, and I think difficult the understanding of my speech.
Yes.
Okay, so they share what they want to be.
Yeah.
Our future revolves around the ecosystem.
Oh, I like that ecosystem. Yeah.
Yeah, so personalized user experience is the key to get and maintain customers. Is correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To get and maintain. You may want to say keep. To get and keep. Old school.
Old school.
Old
yes.
school.
Not old fashioned?
Well, this term was coined probably 10 or 15 years ago, but yeah, old school it's a synonym for old fashioned, but it's more hip,
So,
possibly.
okay.
Old fashioned, old school.
Old school.
Yeah, old school. Yeah. It's a very common term these days.
So most students click this to save their papers and they have no idea what it is. It was a research in United States.
I didn't even think of. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, excellent. Okay. Prepositions.
Yeah, always and phrasal verbs.
Oh, the phrasal verbs. Oh my god. Do you know how many phrasal verbs are in the English language?
No,
Guess.
1 million.
Yeah,
I don't know.
almost 10,000 phrasal verbs. Seriously?
horrible.
Seriously?
It's impossible. So this is the evolution in 2005?
You can either do that, 2005, or
2005?
yeah, right. But now it gets difficult when it's more. What is that?
2014?
Or
2014.
yeah, right.
Yeah, for me it's easier 2014.
And that is just as acceptable.
Okay.
So absolutely.
And after that, last year, immersion.
Wow.
So people want to be inside the moment, live in the moment inside.
Wow.
This is a real picture in the
Yeah.
Hillary Clinton campaign last
Yeah.
year. So that's the real moment that people want to
They
be.
want to be in the photo with her,
Yeah.
not just.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty powerful.
Yeah, it is. From you.
From you,
Buy
from you. Yeah, buy for you is Juan. I'm gonna buy this for you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, from you. I'd like to buy that bracelet. Can I buy it from you?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And I say, this is the statue. It's a normal statue.
Is it really the statue?
It's really. So what is the difference? This is a change. It's a turn of 180 degrees that makes this statue different. So a lot of people love that and other people hate it. But
Really?
yeah, that's the difference, that you have to turn your business 180 degrees to make something different and make it happen.
To make something different.
To make something different.
If you're making a product, absolutely, to make a different product.
Yeah.
But I think you mean more to do something different,
Okay.
right? Because make is physically make a product. I'm going to make this ring, I'm going to make this pen.
Yeah.
Different way, or are there many different ways we have to think about?
Many different.
Yeah, so how else can you say that?
In some different ways.
Or just,
Different ways.
yeah, right?
People took a picture and you appear in different moments of the video. So I show some pictures. It's a real campaign in Denmark.
Sure.
And I share the video that people can. And I have more information to prepare, but I have not prepared yet.
Okay. And how long is this presentation again, this aspect? Is this the 20-minute part?
Yeah, I think so.
That is, you're gonna have to talk really, really fast to get all this information in. This is a lot. I mean, it's all fantastic information.
But I prefer, usually I get or I have more slides that I use just in case.
Makes sense.
And probably 4 or 5 days before the conference, I will come back to Madrid and with you to because I will have the presentation finished. And
Perfect. I used to do that with my old speaker.
Yeah.
The speaker I used to work for in the States.
Okay.
I used to do that with him. So, and I would give him feedback and time for him.
Yeah.
Yep. So, absolutely. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So now I definitely have a good idea of what you're doing. Yeah.
Say in a proper way to people for people understand me.
If I say it a proper way.
No.
What's another way? Because that is grammatically correct. What's another more common way to say that?
No. Normal way.
If I'm saying it correctly.
Correctly way.
Correctly.
Correctly.
If I'm saying it correctly. Can be helped with visualization.
Okay, yeah.
Right? Have you done this type of...
Yeah, I use in Spanish.
Right? So visualize yourself up there on the stage, speaking beautifully, speaking correctly, right? Because you have a much higher level than I thought you were going to have.
Yeah.
Absolutely, much higher level. So with a little correction, with a little slowing down and thinking a little bit more, I think it's going to be a perfect presentation.
Yeah, but sometimes one of my frustrations is when I am with my Canadian friends, I go with them to a bar, I don't understand anything because they start speaking very fast, I think slang, and well, right now I can understand more or less, but I remember 1 year ago it was impossible.
But that was a year ago.
Yeah.
And it's amazing that you are living in Canada. You're living in an English-speaking society, so you hear it all the time.
Yeah, but I work 10 hours per day in Spanish. But all the day I thinking in Spanish because I read in Spanish, I answer emails in Spanish, I make Skypes in Spanish.
Make?
Do?
Yeah. Or I have Skype calls in Spanish.
Or I Skype in
I
Spanish.
Skype in Spanish, absolutely. I mean, it is a verb now, isn't it? I Google in Spanish, I Skype in Spanish. Yeah.
I watch his videos.
Good, because he speaks really fast.
I know.
Really fast.
Yeah, but I understand pretty well.
That's impressive. He speaks very quickly.
Yeah.
Although his vlog, right?
Yeah.
He slows down. But when he's on stage...
Yeah, but I watch his conferences. Yeah, usually, or read. I read books.
In English?
Yeah, always.
In English,
always.
yeah. Careful with that because you invent, like, say this word for me.
Comfortable.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
That must have been pointed out to you, right?
Yeah.
Because most Spanish.
Comfortable. Comfortable. Comfortable.
Right?
Yeah, it's like chocolate. It's chocolate. It's chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah. Chocolate. Yeah. So just careful with reading in English because what you see, unlike Spanish, what you see is not always how it's pronounced.
I know.
Spanish is great for that, right? How it looks is how it's pronounced, right? Yeah.
I had a voice coach in Toronto that he helped me with pronunciation and with some words like J because I say jar instead of jar because the sounds is really hard for us.
Yes.
So I train B, V.
Yeah, that's a hard one for me trying to speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Some hard to pronounce and mispronounced words.
Okay.
Yeah, like for example, how would you say this word?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
Various.
Nope.
No.
Okay, so the trick to remember here, right, is these words that end in OUS. The OUS rhymes with Miss, not us. So try again.
Various.
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 Double E. Double
Very,
I.
but it's more is. It's more ISS. Like, what is this word?
Miss.
Right, miss.
Miss.
Miss. Miss. Very is.
Various.
Building your kingdom, one soul at a time.
Previous.
Excellent. And in a sentence?
Previous watching the film, I thought that it was a crap.
I thought it was a crap. I thought it was
Awful.
crap. I thought it was crap, not
Okay.
a crap.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, right? So how would you say this word?
Information.
Information. Not
Information.
shin.
Notion.
Right.
Information.
Shin.
Information.
Shin. Information.
Information?
Yeah, right.
Not information?
Not information. No, information.
Oh, pronoun.
Pro. Okay, so it's like pro, none, like none,
Pronoun,
Catholic none,
okay,
right?
yeah.
C,
Pronoun C.
A,
A.
shin.
C. Pronoun she.
C,
Pronoun C.
C,
C.
C,
Pronunciation.
shin. Pronunciation.
Pronunciate.
It's very difficult.
Yeah, just
You should hear me try to say, what's the word? Localización.
Localización.
That's the one. Okay.
Because of digital transformation.
Shin, yeah. Which is the same rule, which
Yeah.
is not on this list, but I'm going to add it.
It's like my name. There in Canada, they say one.
Right.
Like number one. So
Right.
you are one. No, I'm Juan.
Right.
So sometimes I change my name. I'm John.
Yeah, a lot of people do that. Excellent. Now use it as a noun or an adjective.
So if I use as a noun,
Yeah.
change the
Yeah.
pronunciation.
Excellent. And yes.
Wow.
Seriously, English? Seriously?
Separate.
Separate. Yeah. So you were saying 3 syllables. Separate. It's separate.
Separate twins.
Yeah, they're separate twins.
Importance.
Importance. Yeah, ince. It's that same.
Importance.
Importance. Yeah. Chaos.
This is chaos.
There is a lot of chaos. There's a lot of chaos. It's not singular. Can never be. This is chaos. No, it would never be singular. There is a lot of chaos.
And chaotic.
Chaotic. Yeah.
Chaotic.
Things are chaotic. How would you say that as a verb?
I conduct.
Say it again.
I conduct the audience to the room.
Yeah. The audience to the room? I conduct the audience in the room.
In the room.
Yep. And absolutely
Or
conduct.
into the room.
I conduct them into the room. Conducting is leading,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah, leading, conducting.
Okay.
It may be grammatically correct, but it's not very common.
Okay. Reject.
And which is that,
I reject this idea.
right? So that's the verb, right?
Yeah.
I reject this idea.
For me, it's because I have a really bad memory. I need to understand the context to learn things. Because for me, it's impossible to learn by memory.
By memory.
It's impossible to learn by memory all the difference. So I think it's like when you hear a lot and you know the rules, but you don't know the rules.
Yeah. And then and also I recommend practicing these maybe
Yes.
on the train, right? Maybe, right?
Yeah, and some of these rules that are really, really good for pronunciation.
Excellent. Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And for the next class, I'm gonna try to prepare better my presentation.
Yeah.
Good D game, bustin' so good, girl, what's my name? Hit it from the back, hair boy swag. When I talk shit, shorty answer right back. I be on it like, who booty is it? Who booty is it? Who booty, who booty, who